My boyfriend can't sleep with me because of his past, which traumatized him to the point where he couldn't stand lying in the same bed as someone else, but I really want him to be by my side when I'm having my rough nights. I, 27F, had been with Mike, 24M, for around 5 years. He was just starting college when we met, and I was a bit older than him, but that didn't seem to be a problem. He is not much of an extrovert and is kind of shy. He also has bad trust issues. The reason for it is because he was intimately abused by his uncle, a friend of his father's, when he was 10 years old. The abuse went on for 6 months, and while I don't know that exact details, I do know that it has scarred him for life. He was really scared at first, but through indirect communication he was able to make his elder sister understand, and when she told his parents, things went ballistic in his family. His father almost put the uncle 6 feet under, but he managed to make his way out of the house upon confrontation. They filed a police report, and that devil was put behind bars. Mike was put in private therapy and counseling. This went on till he was 12, but he confessed to me that it didn't really help him. One thing that changed about him was that he was never able to sleep with someone in a bed again. Neither with his parents nor his sister. Other than that, he is a perfect human being, no other aspects of his personality seem affected. He came clean about this about 6 months into our relationship. He delayed cracking for the very reason of not going through this conversation with me. I was patient with him, and I guess I gained his trust. He was intoxicated, and he told me. I was shocked, but guessing from his reaction I thought it better to never bring it up again. He's done with his college now and he moved in with me. He sleeps in his own bedroom, and when that was being repainted he slept on the couch. Now, onto the issue at hand. I've been going through a really tough phase in my life. I got fired from my job, I had a surgery done, and then it really cut onto my meager savings. He is there for me every time I need him. But nowadays I've been kind of depressed and even have been taking medication for it. Sometimes at night I've been having bad dreams or something else, and I wake up and am unable to sleep. And I feel completely alone at that time. I cry more often than not and would really like it if he was there next to me. During the daytime, if there's anything wrong with me, Mike can sense it and help me. He makes me laugh, listens to what I have to say. It's the nights that have been hell. Now, before people start commenting, dump him, leave him, let me tell you that it's not his fault he is the way he is. His childhood was messed up and he feels safer alone at night. He's an absolute delight during the day, and I can't imagine someone better than him to help me get through this. But still, I don't want to spend my nights alone. What do I say to him, knowing that it'll be selfish of me to make his sleep next to me? Update 1. I told my boyfriend that I was genuinely going through a phase of depression. I showed him the medications, the prescriptions. And he was really worried. I then told him about my night terrors, and he seemed hurt. Because without being direct, he knew what he needed to do. We talked about it and he said that he'll try. Nothing happened the same night, but the next morning he said that he'll be moving the couch into my room. I was ecstatic. The first night he barely slept. I didn't say anything, but I knew he barely slept. The next night he slept perfectly fine. I think it'll take him around a month to be completely into the routine, but I guess everything'll work out for the best. Thanks for the help. Edit. We found a therapist. Recommended by a friend. Booked an appointment for tomorrow. Mike seems like he's just going along with it, but no resistance. Should I try and talk to him about it when he comes back? Op comments. I did bring up therapy with him, because many people suggested it and it seemed like a good idea. He said I can drag him to the world's best therapist, but he is almost 100% sure that it wouldn't make a difference. He carefully explained to me how therapy made things worse for him when he was young. He tried to get his mind off things by diving into tennis and music, but he was forced to go into therapy. That would constantly remind him of what happened and he would start crying. He'd feel worse coming out. He told me very sincerely that he doesn't want to relive it again. I felt really bad and didn't want to take it any further. He'll still go if I ask him, but he believes that he'll have to relive 1991 again. Update 2. So, you guys were right. Therapy was the answer. My boyfriend's issues needed to be taken care of professionally. He has had 3 appointments till now. Every other day. It'll continue for the next 2 to 3 weeks. The good thing was that the therapist came highly recommended from a friend. He seemed to have a good connection with him. I picked him up after his appointments and talked with the therapist myself. My boyfriend looked like he'd been crying, which made me feel really bad, given that I'd never seen him like that. But he made a brave effort to smile afterward. The therapist told me that Mike had conditioned himself to stay alone because it's the first thing that came to his mind when he thought about safety, when he was 11. He never grew out of it. He said that during this period of therapy, my boyfriend moved back to his room, and instead I move into his room because that's an environment he's already comfortable with. He's also told me to strictly avoid cracking right now. Because doing it or sleeping in the same bed might trigger the wrong memories, and that'll cause him to make bad connections with me and the act of sleeping. So, basically, I'm not going to get any action till the next month or so. But if it'll help him get better, I think it's worth it. Thanks to the people here pushing me towards dragging him to therapy. Commenter 1. Future update number 4. My boyfriend spoons me constantly at night and it's too goddamn hot and sweaty. How can I get him to stop? Commenter 2. This is truly awesome op. I'm so happy for you both. It is a huge, huge move, just be careful that he is comfortable. It appears he is, of which you have been an incredible partner. I wish you both nothing but the best.